Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is November 8th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and for STEM and STEAM Day, which both emphasize science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in education, with STEAM throwing in arts for a well-rounded approach is the thinking there. So I'm going to use the word STEAM as my inspiration word because it has 5 letters and STEM does not. I'm not making a political statement here, which one I think is better. I'm just using STEAM. It's got 5 letters. Function over form. Here we go. Ooh, nice. So we have got some stuff. We've got S.E.A. We have got maybe R-L-N as common letters, other vowels, I-O-U, and sometimes Y. I'm going to leave off the Y because we've already got 2 vowels, and I want to try the E back here, right? I want to try maybe E. Oh, I want to try snare, because that would get a lot, but it would put the S in the same spot. What if we do the S down here? What if we do... If we focus on the R, we could do raise. I don't necessarily want to throw another vowel in there. If we focus on the L, we could do lease. That would put the E in 2 different spots, including one that we wanted. This one also puts it where I want. And the S is S where I want on each of these. If we focus on the N, we could do... What about A-N-S-E? Dance has a C, not an S. I kind of like raise. It gives us the S and the E where I want it. It gives us an R, which is one of these letters. Yes, it gives us another vowel, which I'm not particularly, thrilled with. But we're talking about STEAM when we're trying to raise the education level of students. And it just feels like a right thing to do. I'm going to try it. And it could be the word, right? Although lease could as well. And that would give us the E in 2 different spots. But lease doesn't work as well as raise for the theme of STEAM. So I'm going to keep it this way. So we're going to use the R. We're going to put the A here. I like that okay. Especially because I haven't excluded the E from here. It could be an A-E-R. So... I'm going to stick with raise. Oh my goodness, arise. I almost switched to laser. And I didn't say it out loud because I knew if I said it out loud that I would kind of have to go with laser, and I didn't want to go with laser. I wanted it to be raise. Laser seems very specific in the sciences, but raise is elevating everything. If I had done laser, I wouldn't have gotten the S in the right spot. I wouldn't have gotten the E in the right spot, and I would not have gotten the A in the right spot. I would have picked up the R, and I wouldn't have tried raise after that, so I might have tried arise. But this has to be. It has to be. Ah, I'm glad I went with raise instead of laser for the silliest emotional reason whatsoever. Arise. You know, that works really well with the STEAM theme of the day as well, I think. Arise. Really neat. I love it when it happens like that. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. That'll give me 20 unique letters and hopefully a lot of green and yellow on the board. Then, assuming I don't get any from my 4 words I put in, I have 5 chances to find the 4 words. I'm going to put in fishy, budge, clown, tramp, and this has to be front, F-R-O-N-T. So no concern there. This one almost certainly has to be crest. Yeah, it has to be crest because the S can't go there, so the E has to go there. So the S has to go there. Crest. No issues. Ooh, we got an S. Daisy. D-A-I-S-Y. Aidsy, Addisy. It has to be Daisy. Hold on, let's double check. The A can go here, the I can go here, the D can go here. Okay. Daisy. And then what in the world is this? Okay, so I'm going to use this over here. U. We could over here have, oral. A-U-R-A-L. If it's not this, this will at least give us information. Jural? Lural? Rural. Rural. Oral, rural. Rural juror. Okay. I don't think it can be anything else, and if it is something else, well, we have just as good a shot of getting it with rural as we would with anything else. So there we go. Phew! Oral or rural. Either one would have worked. Okay, that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.